Hey there, welcome to the channel. Today we're diving into something that could completely change the way you view your finances. Liabilities, the stuff that drains your bank account, that feeling of, oh no, here come the bills. It doesn't have to be all bad. What if I told you that you could turn your liabilities into assets? Yeah, you heard me right. You could take that car payment, that mortgage, and even your student loans and turn them into things that put money back in your pocket. Sounds like magic, right? But nope, this isn't Hogwarts. It's real, it's doable, and today we're breaking it all down for you step by step from a complete beginner to a full-fledged pro. By the end of this video, you'll be turning liabilities into cash flow like a financial wizard. Stick around, we've got a ton of value coming your way. Before we dive in, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and share this video with someone who's ready to level up their financial game. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. All right, first things first. Let's make sure we're all on the same page here. What is a liability? In the world of finance, a liability is anything you owe money on. It's debt. Whether it's your credit card bills, your mortgage, a car loan, or even student loans, these are all liabilities. They drain your finances every month, and unless you're careful, they can pile up and leave you stressed. It's like that friend who always borrows your favorite hoodie and never returns it, but with interest. Annoying, right? Now don't get me wrong, having liabilities isn't inherently bad, but the problem is when you don't manage them properly, they'll cost you more in the long run, leaving you stuck in a cycle of paying and paying and paying without seeing much return. And that's where the magic happens, converting liabilities into assets. So, let's flip the script. What exactly is an asset? An asset is anything that puts money in your pocket. It's that golden goose that produces cash flow without you needing to constantly work for it. Whether it's real estate, stocks, businesses, or even intellectual property, an asset is anything that creates value for you in the future. It's like your loyal puppy who not only follows you around but also fetches the money. No more chasing down your finances. Your assets do the work for you. The key difference is that assets make you money while liabilities cost you money. Simple enough, right? Here's the thing. In order to turn your liabilities into assets, you need a mindset shift. A lot of people think that once you have liabilities, you're stuck with them. Not true. You can leverage your liabilities to your advantage. It's all about seeing them differently. Instead of seeing your mortgage as just a huge bill, start thinking of it as a potential rental property. Instead of that car loan being just a debt, think about using your car to generate income. It's like taking that old clunker you drive and turning it into a cash cab. Maybe not the best idea for every car, but you get the point. You can't just sit back and wait for things to magically change, but once you start looking at things through this new lens, opportunities start popping up everywhere. All right, let's break down the process of how to actually convert your liabilities into assets, starting with the most common types of liabilities. Let's start with one of the most common liabilities, your mortgage. Now, most people just think of their home as something they owe money on, right? But with the right strategy, your mortgage can actually become an asset. How? Rental income. If you have extra space, like a basement or an unused bedroom, you can rent it out. Even if you don't have a huge place, you can always look into short-term rentals like Airbnb. You're sitting on a gold mine, but you need to get creative. And guess what? If your property appreciates over time, you could sell it for a profit or leverage its value to buy more investment properties. Imagine you're paying off your mortgage while a nice couple on vacation is helping you with the payments. Talk about a win-win. Now let's talk about that car loan. For most people, the car is a liability. It costs you money every month. Gas, insurance, repairs, it just never ends. But what if I told you that your car could also become an asset? Think about using your car for rideshare services like Uber or Lyft. It's like your car's second job. While you're sleeping, it's out there hustling. Or you could also rent your car out using services like Turo, or even turn it into a delivery vehicle for companies like DoorDash or Postmates. Suddenly your car isn't just a money pit, it's bringing in extra cash. Now this one might sound a little crazy, but it's true. You can use debt to build wealth. I'm talking about using leverage. Leverage is when you use borrowed money to invest in something that will generate a higher return than the interest rate on the debt itself. It's like borrowing a friend's fancy blender to make a smoothie that you sell for $10. You only paid a few bucks for the ingredients and now you're profiting. It's a little risky, but if done right, you can turn that liability into an asset. Of course, this requires strategy and discipline. You can use credit lines or personal loans to fund investments like real estate or stocks, and let the income from those investments help pay off the debt. Just make sure you're investing in assets that have predictable returns and not just hoping for the best. So here are a few final tips to help you on your journey to turning liabilities into assets. First, don't be afraid to think outside the box. A liability doesn't have to stay a liability. Look for opportunities, whether it's renting out your space, using your car for a side hustle, or leveraging debt for investment. Second, plan ahead. It's important to have a strategy in place. Converting liabilities into assets won't happen overnight, but with a little patience and consistency, you'll start seeing results. Lastly, remember that small steps lead to big change. Every time you take a step toward converting a liability into an asset, you're one step closer to financial freedom. So there you have it. You now have a roadmap for turning your liabilities into income-generating assets. Whether it's through renting out your home, using your car to make extra money, or leveraging debt, it's all about getting creative and strategic with your finances. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends or family who need to hear this. The more we share, the more we all learn and grow. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep working on turning those liabilities into assets. Let's build wealth together.